Hello everyone, it's Tundi here again from Solistic Touch. I hope that you're all feeling well and safe in these times. I washed my hands and I sanitized them as well before I started the video. In the last 2 weeks we were talking about back, neck and shoulder and asthma, allergy, stroke, hay fever issues and how we can help ourselves with ear reflexology. Now at this point I would like to just emphasize that reflexology is not promising to cure anything, but it can help rebalance the body, and that's how we will feel more relaxed because we had a reflexology session. Right, so this week's topic is stress and anxiety. And I've seen all sorts of reactions because of stress and anxiety in the last few weeks. I've seen it on myself, I've seen it on my other half, my lovely assistant Ellen. I talked to my family members, to my friends and my clients, and everybody was dealing with stress and anxiety in a different way. Well, I know that reflexology doing on myself helps me immensely. So there are a lot of things what I've been doing. I've been doing meditation, I've been doing reading, I've been doing coloring in books, but I always come back to reflexology. So reflexology is my favorite one. So I always end back at e-reflexology, at my new love. So I am going to show you now the new points for this week, what we are going to work on. 2 of the points we already know from last week. So here it is. For those people who haven't seen my last 2 videos, please go back and have a look. There is another chart what my sister kindly drew for me a while ago, and it does actually explain how excuse me, how e-reflexology works. So we need to imagine an inverted fetus in an ear. So there is another chart, and I'm not going to recap it again because I think it's getting boring after a while. So here are today's points. So this is the Shenmen, what we discussed last week. That is the helper point for all the points what we are working. And then there is point 0 there. So this is another point what we know from last week. There is the stomach, and we know that if we are stressed, we will feel the stress in our stomach. Yeah. Muscle relaxation point. What we know, if we have a lot of tension in our body, our muscles will start to tense up. There's the adrenal gland, what is to do with our flight and fight response. There's the tranquilizing point, and there is the nervousness point. Okay, and now I'm going to just find here my plastic ear, what everybody should know by now. Right, so here is the Shenmen point. Here is the point 0, stomach, muscle relaxation, adrenal gland, tranquilizing point, and nervousness point. So this week I applied my seeds on every point where we are going to work, so it's easier for you to see, because last week I actually colored in the bits and then I realized that it stained the plastic, so it wasn't a very good idea of me. So we are going to start. I would like to invite you now to come and work on your own ear. I will just walk you through, and then I'm going to bring my lovely assistant in again, and I'm going to show it on his ear as well. So basically we start up here in this little groove, give the Shenmen a good rub like that, and then we come down to point 0 there, and very close to point 0 is the stomach point there. And then we come down to the muscle relaxation point. Oh, I'm actually taking the seed off there as I'm rubbing against it. And then we come down here to this little bit, to the adrenal gland. And then we come down from the adrenal gland to the tranquilizer point. Give it a good rub. Yes, I don't think this was a good idea because I'm taking the seeds off. And there is the nervousness point at the bottom of the earlobe, closer to the ear rather than away from, closer to the head rather than away from the head. So there. All right. So now I'm going to bring in my lovely assistant, Alan. Just bear with me, please. Right. So Alan is back here with me in the chair. Alan still didn't have a haircut, a lockdown haircut, so I will need to rearrange his hair a bit when I will be working on his ear. Right, so before we start, I'm just going to take 2 wet wipes and wipe around his ears. There. Sorry about that, that's a bit cold.
No, it's just quite pleasant. It's good.
There you go. Lovely.
Okay.
And now I'm just going to show you on his ear the points we are going to work on today. I invite you again to start to work on these points on yourself. Right, so the first one is Shenmen, what is located here in this little groove there. All right, so we just started here, from here, circling around. There in that point. And that is, as I said, the helper point for all the points.
There is a bit of a sharp pain. Just like
is it there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just proving that there is somewhere something stuck in your body.
Yeah.
So I'm just nicely releasing it. Right, and then we go down to point 0. Let me just move the hair away. Point 0 is located here, just at the end of this sort of line. Right, so we're going to massage it nicely, and then just underneath point 0 is the stomach point. So whether we want it or not, we are already massaging it. So point 0 and stomach. How's that, Alan?
That's fine. Yeah. I'm not getting a sharp pain there.
Yeah.
So
okay.
So cleaning my stomach's not too bad.
Yeah, but your stomach gets tensed up when you're stressed.
Yeah.
So normally we say, if we are anxious before an exam, that we feel the butterflies, or, well, that's the connection what I'm trying to get through to people. Yeah. There, and then we just go down. There is the muscle relaxation point there. You can't really see it. Come a bit closer, Alan. So it should be around here, just there where I'm popping my finger from my thumb, from the back, sort of around there. Okay, so just massage it really, really well. Can you feel anything?
No, it's a lovely massage.
Okay, just come away a bit so I can see what I'm doing. Lovely, thank you. And now we go down to adrenal gland point. What is here? The adrenal gland there. And the tranquilizing point just below. Come a bit closer, please. There. Thank you. There. How does that feel, Alan?
Lovely.
Okay. And then we go down to the nervousness point. What is down here? There. How does that feel?
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit more of a pain there actually.
Are you nervous? So it's just very close to the head, around there. Alright, so that's where we are going to massage. And this is today's little massage where I would like you to have a go on yourself or on your loved ones or your children. Okay.
Yep.
So it's me back here again in the chair. I would like to show you now, as I promised last week, about the seeds what I'm using, the Vacaria plant seeds and my ear probe. Right, so these seeds are natural and they are very effective with ear reflexology, auricular therapy. The seeds are used in Chinese medicine and they are considered to have anti-inflammatory properties. The seeds stimulate the points by exerting mild pressure. So it's like having acupuncture without needles. So people who have needle phobias, it's a very good way of treating the acupuncture points, the acupressure points. So there are other types of seeds, but I prefer to use these ones. The other types of seeds are metal ones like gold, silver, and there are ceramic or crystal ones as well. So they are more like fashion, that because these are visible as I pop them on the ears, and some people might not want them on, so then they could have the crystal ones, what are like, you know, the little gems, and they look really fashionable on the ears. And I use personally these ones because they are very cheap and cheerful, and I can always give freebies away to my clients. Well, it's always welcomed. So I am going to bring my lovely assistant back again, and I'm going to show you how I'm using the seeds and the ear probe. Just bear with me again. Right, so here is my ear probe, and I'm just going to give it a quick wipe with the sanitizing wipe. There. Right, so normally people would tell me that they have a back pain or they have a knee pain, so I would be going straight to the area where they say that they have the pain or they have a problem, because I obviously have my ear, my plastic ear.
Fits well.
Just like that. And I can actually go straight to that area where I know the problem would be. But if somebody doesn't tell me anything, what I would be doing, can I have please your hand, Alan? So I would be just doing this very gently on a person, just touching areas on the ear. And normally where there is a problem, the person might feel cold, might feel hot, tingling, numbness in that area. So I know that that's where I would need to put the seeds on. And the very interesting thing with this technique is that it needs to be very, very precise, because if it's even just a millimeter further down or further up, it might not be working because it's not on the exact nerve point. So I'm just going to show you, demonstrate. I will come on the other side of Ellen. And I know already that Ellen had a problem on the Shenman point. Just bear with me. So I would be going around here.
Just go back a bit where you were.
There.
Yeah,
See?
can feel that.
Ellen already had a reaction, so I know exactly where I need to apply my seed. I'm just going to take one off. They are very fiddly because they are very small. Right. Right, can you please come back again here, Helen? Right, and I would try to aim back, but you see there is already a little indentation, so there is a point what is actually giving me the exact point where I need to pop the seed on. Like there.
That hit the mark.
I hit the mark straight away. Alan is saying, just come a bit closer. Like that there. Right, so what I would be asking Alan, if he would be the client, just gently to massage this seed, very gently, so he doesn't puncture his skin there. Massage the seed anytime he remembers that the seed is there.
Yeah, I must admit, the first time you put these on, I thought they would be very intrusive and I would be continually sort of like feeling them, but I didn't. I forgot they were there, and then every so often you touch your ear and you'd be able to find, but also be able to help yourself just massage that point. They're very, very good.
Thank you for this feedback, Alan. Okay. Right, so if you have any questions about the seeds or how to use them or what are they like, because I'm sort of running out of time, I'm realizing again I'm running out of time and I don't want to keep your precious time up again for too long, and I would like to show you one more technique. So if you have any questions about the seeds, please put some comments or just give me a text message, or I will be answering questions later on anyway. So I would like to finish this video with a technique what I've been using on myself. My assistant was using it on himself, and I've been showing it to my family members, friends and clients as well, because it's very effective. I learned this technique from the lovely Lynn Booth, and since I learned the technique, I actually used it a lot. So I'm just going to take my palm. This is a hand reflexology technique. I'm just going to take my palm and place my thumb there and just gently close my hand and open, close and open. And this technique is called the diaphragm rocking, and this is really nice when you can't sleep, when you're stressed, when you're anxious before exams. So just like that. Don't forget, it's called diaphragm rocking. Okay, so for instance, if you wake up in the middle of the night, you can't fall back asleep and you're struggling, you want to go back to sleep because you have a very early morning, just do these moves 10 times on the right hand and 10 times on the left hand, and normally it does help me to not, let's say I'm not going back to sleep straight away, but I will feel sleepier and calmer. And it's very nice if you are in a stressful situation, like before an exam or I don't know, you name it, anything, and you can do it before going to sleep or when you wake up during the night. Right, so this is the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it all, and I'm wishing you all the best for the coming week. The coming week we are going to talk about the endocrine system. So take care, stay safe, wash your hands and enjoy yourselves. Bye bye.